Radwimps is a Japanese rock band, who debuted independently in 2003 and later on major label Toshiba EMI in 2005. The band achieved great commercial success in 2006 with their album Radwimps 4, Okazu no Goen, and are best known for their latest singles Order Made, and Dada, both of which hit #1 on Oricon's single charts. Biography: Radwimps first formed in 2001 in Kanagawa, Japan during their first year of high school. The 5 original members had been friends since middle school. Vocalist Yojiro Noda first became interested in music after hearing Oasis in middle school, when he would try to remember the guitar chords and sing to Oasis songs. He was asked to become the vocalist by a friend, and originally band activities were balanced with basketball. The band's name was formed from 2 English-language slang terms, rad and wimp. According to the band, the coined word had several meanings, including excellent weakling, and superlative coward. The band's activities began centered on Yokohama, with the band performing their first Live at Live House BB Street in Yokohama's Kanai district on February 5, 2002. At this point, guitarist Akira Kayahara dropped out of high school in order to focus on the band. In September and August 2002, the band partook in the Yokohama High School Music Festival, and eventually won the grand prize for the competition with the song Moshi Mo. Moshi Mo was released as the band's debut single in May 2003, with 10,000 copies pressed and sold for 100 yen each. Following this single, the band toured the Yokohama area, including a performance as the sole act at Yokohama's Club 24 West. The band released their debut album Radwimps in July through independent label Nutrax, featuring songs written by the band in middle school. The following August, after a guest appearance at the Yokohama High School Music Festival, the band went on hiatus for Noda and other members to focus on their school exams. Radwimps returned from hiatus in March 2004, however members Karieza, Yasuke Saeki and Akayo Shibafumi did not decide to resume band activities. An audition was not held for new members, instead, acquaintances to the band members, drummer Satoshi Yamaguchi and bassist Yusuke Takeda, were added to the group without the members even having their skills trialed. Takeda met the band members in August 2003 as a member of a different band performing in the Yokohama High School Music Festival. The band immediately began recording songs, and by July released a second single, Kiski, and performed a 3-month Japan-wide tour. Immediately after the end of the tour, the band started work on their second album, Radwimps 2, Hatten Toja, which was finalized by the end of the year and released in March. Directly after the release, the band departed on a 5-month tour, Radwimps Haruna Tour, and also performed at high-profile summer music festivals, such as Setstock, Rock in Japan and Summer Sonic. During this time, the band released a third single, Higzun/Kanashi, which was the band's first charting release. In November, the band made their major debut single under Toshiba EMI with the single Nijar Goko Mi no Senshi Kyutai, followed by EDP in January, both top 50 singles. In shifting to a major label, Noda explained that the band took the same stance as they had as an independent band, and that if we thought we were bigger on a major label, that would have been a big mistake. The band's third and first major label album, Radwimps 3, Mugen ni Motiki Wajita Ikimai in March 2006, was a landmark in establishing their popularity, debuting at number 13 on Oricon's album charts. Radwimps 3 saw a change in the band's musical style, allowing the band to be more experimental in their sound. By the end of 2006 the band's popularity had exponentially grown. The band's album Radwimps 4, Okazu no Goen, lead with the top 20 singles Futara Goto, and Yashinron, and top 5 Satsuna Rensa, debuted at number 5 and had an initial shipment of more than 100,000 copies. In this time, the band's older releases, such as Radwimps, Radwimps 2 and Kiski began charting for the first time and continued to for extended periods, Radwimps even eventually being certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of Japan. In the next 3 years, both Radwimps and Radwimps 2 charted for approximately 100 weeks, and as of early 2011, Radwimps 3 and Radwimps 4 still continue to chart. In 2008, the band received their first #1 single, With Order Made, on the Oricon charts. Their 2009 album Alta Colony Notoire sold around 213,000 copies in its first week, debuting at #2 on the Oricon charts. The band received their second Oricon #1 single Dada in 2011. In 2011 the band released their sixth album Zatai Zetsumu, which debuted at #2 on the Oricon charts and went on to be certified platinum by the RIAJ. Following the release the band embarked on their Zatai tour throughout Japan from April to August 2011. On March 11, 2012 Radwimps released their new single Haku Jitsu on YouTube, commemorating the one-year anniversary of the 2011 Tohoku earthquake. Side projects. Radwimps also release music under the moniker Misoshiru's, beginning with the song Jennifer Yamada-san on the band's 2006 single Yashinron. A band with a primarily punk rock sound who perform disguised in Groucho glasses and red t-shirts, Misoshiru's released their debut album Misoshi Loose in March 2013. Yujiro Noda in 2008 acted as a music producer for the first time, writing and producing the song Labrador for singer Chera, which was used as the leading promotional track for her album Honey. During the recording sessions, Noda collaborated with musicians such as Nobaki Kaneko, Yoshifumi No, Suzumu Nishikawa and Koichi Tsutaya. In 2010, Radwimps took part in a special band called Turakoya, a commemorative band formed for the EMI Rock's 50th anniversary of EMI Music Japan Rock Concert, featuring Radwimps along with Acidman, Thighfabric, Atsushi Hori, Suzumu Nishikawa, The Telephones and Kazuo Yoshi. The band released a song in November, Emi, written by Noda in collaboration with Yoshi, which recorded with the Terra Studio in June. Yujiro Noda made his solo debut under the name ALll in 2013, and released his debut album Ubu on February 25, 2013, in the United Kingdom. Popularity. In a survey in 2006 conducted by Oricon on what musical acts were likely to become popular in the next year, Radwimps were voted as the second most likely male artist. Radwimps' audience is primarily made up of younger people, according to an Oricon survey conducted in 2008. The findings were that the band had extremely low name recognition for groups such as 30-something women or 40-something men, but were exponentially higher among teenage survey participants, especially teenage women. Oricon noted how popular the band was, despite their lack of any major television publicity, and further linked their popularity to their performances at summer festivals, as well as their live tours. In a 2011 survey conducted by the Coca-Cola Happy Teens Club, asking teenage respondents who their favorite musician was, Radwimps were ranked as the 10th highest musical act. Several of Radwimps' songs have high viewer impressions when asked about in non-Radwimps-based surveys. Enron, despite not being promoted as a single or promotional track, has been singled out in two separate surveys as a popular long-distance relationship-themed song in 2008 and 2010. The 2010 survey of Joy Sound users listed the song as the most popular response in the survey. Futara Goto came 10th in a 2010 survey asking Rikochoka users to rank the songs with the most touching lyrics. The song was by far the oldest song ranked in the top 10 of the survey. Furthermore, at Utamap Mobile in 2008, Futara Goto was the sixth most accessed lyrics for the year, despite being released in 2006. Many celebrities have listed Radwimps as one of their favorite musicians, including Chera, Shunsuke Doito, Misono, Miwa, Eya Takegawa and Ai Ito. Kazatoshi Sakurai of the band Mr. Children selected Yashinron as a song he respected enough to cover, for his side project with Takeshi Kobayashi, Bank Band, on their 2010 album Zashizoi 3. Musicianship. Vocalist Yujiro Noda writes all of the band's music and lyrics. Almost all of Noda's lyrics are based on events he experienced, or non-fictional events. Enron from Radwimps 4, Okazu no Goen, released in 2006, was the first time Noda has written a fictional song since the band formed. He personally finds lyric writing a chore, as while he writes lyrics, he constantly questions each phrase, asking if that was exactly what he wanted to say. Lineup: Yujiro Noda, vocals, guitar, Akira Kayahara, guitar, backing vocals, Yusuke Takeda, bass, backing vocals, Satoshi Yamaguchi, drums, backing vocals. Previous members Yasuke Saiki, guitar, Karieza, bass, Akio Shibe-Fuji, drums. Discography: Radwimps, Radwimps 2, Hatten Tojo, Radwimps 3, Mugen to ni Motiki Washita Ikimai, Radwimps 4, Okazu no Goen, Alta Kolani no Tori, Zatai Zetsumu, Batsu to Marata Zumitu. Tours: Radwimps Haruna Tour, Radwimps to Iki Mugen to Tol Niseno Yakuen. Drink Dai Wabeto Itadakamesu. September Nizen, Sonata to Akifu no Tour, Tour 2007 Hayumaki, Radwimps Iratokaroni Tour 09, Radwimps Atain Muta, Radwimps Live Tour 2014. Awards. References. External links: Radwimps official site, Radwimps Weekcast, Radlocks. Japanese.